There's an argument to be made that today is our toughest game by far in the season. It is the Texans. They have a good young quarterback. They have the best receiver in the game. They have Jadeveon Clowney and JJ Watt, and they got Kareem Hunt in the offseason. It is going to be a tough one. So our offensive coordinator says, look, we got to talk. That defense is a problem. It's this Thursday night game this week, which means we're in a short week. Going to be hard to install the full game plan and get the team time to recuperate. Tough choice. You want to mentally prepared or tired or well rested, less prepared. I'm gonna say rest over preparation and just hope that our team at 6-1 is good enough to get the job done. I'm with you. The team has earned some downtime, especially after a W last week. I agree. It makes a lot of sense. +1 morale for the entire team, which is good. Our OC also hits us up and says, hey coach, any thoughts on how we're going to handle JJ Watt this week? I'm going to say commit to slowing him down. We're probably not going to stop that guy. We try to stop Myles Garrett. It's 6.5 sacks. So we'll see what we can do. So I agree, Watt's going to be a problem, but we'll strategize ways to minimize his impact. That's all we can do. And then he says if we do attempt any deep passes, which I'd strongly advise against, make sure the quarterback audibles to max protect at the line of scrimmage. 200 IQ, I like that. Now we've been trying to negotiate contracts with Sean Williams and a couple other guys, and it hasn't actually worked. So we're going to try to offer a little bit more money to Sean. He's going to be happy to go ahead and sign. Marquise Denard didn't really want to sign last time, so we're going to bump his signing bonus up to 1.72. Give him 2.7 million. Will you sign after that? He signs as well. I think we have one more guy in Cordy Glenn. He's 30, he's a 74 overall. It's not really that big of a deal if we don't sign. $5.43 million. I'll offer you that if you take it. That's it.
Nope.
Yeah, good luck being on our team next season. And the last thing we have to do is go ahead and upgrade our quarterback, Damian Telfer. We're going straight to Scrambler here because he needs to be up on his A game and running for his life today. He's a 78 overall now. He went up +2 overall, and how he's a +1 break sack, +2 throw power. Both of those are going to be needed today. So Thursday night football kicks off here in NRG Stadium in Houston, Texas, and we face on against the Texans. And that honestly makes me really nervous because, again, this defense is so lethal. If we did that bad against the Cleveland Browns, what are we going to do against them? Also, one of you guys in the comments down below called the team McDonald's. I'll never be able to unsee that now. So we're picking up here. Houston has the ball. Sean Watson underneath center. They got Kareem Hunt again in the backfield. We got a lot to watch out for. Watson out here throwing on the run. He gets a big play to Charles Clay, and they got a first down. First and 10 now from the 33. Watching the routes. I mean, they're going to the flats nonstop, and Charles Clay is earning his paycheck right now. So far, they've been throwing the ball a whole lot. Oh my God, we got Geno right there, and Geno gets his first sack of the game. That was a big play, obviously, because we needed that stop, but Geno now has 10 sacks on the season. Dude is a monster. I'm watching Charles Clay on this pretty much nonstop. Oh, we got him there again. Is that Geno again? Back-to-back sacks by Geno. Go ahead, young fella. 11 on the season. Might have traded a lot of Bengals, but Geno Atkins is staying in the team for a long time. I don't care what his contract demands are. Remind me in the comments, we got to pay that man. Now, this ball's going to be kicked deep into the end zone. It's going to be a touchback, and we got it from the 20. Now, so far this year, Damian Telfer's been pretty good. 17 touchdowns, 7 interceptions, about 1,600 yards passing. Can't really be mad at that, but I can be mad at our offensive line because it's trash. And with that, there are a lot of things to draft that I want to obviously target, but offensive lineman and corner happen to be at the top of that list. Now, I'm feeling a lot of pressure. Oh, my God. Is that Thriller or is JJ Watt trying to dab? Either feels disrespectful right now. So we're picking up on our second drive. Why? Because our first drive went pretty bad. I hate to see that, honestly, but we got to pick it up. We got to move on, and we got to persevere. We're also trying a new playbook. We're running Carolina's system right now. They got the Wildcat, which I think will be beneficial to our team and kind of the players that we have. And I'm just hoping that, you know, those things will be okay. Now look at Telfer. He says, look, I'm going to take advantage of it right here. Oh, my God, the juke, young fella. Keep it moving. Get out of bounds. Don't take a hit that you can't recover from. 27 yards in the pickup. If you're Houston, that's tough, right? You do all the things you need to do, and then Telfer just says, I'm going for 27 on that one. Joe Mixon finally gets positive yards as he picks up 2. All right, JJ Watt had that last tackle. We got John Ross in the game. Antoine Isaac running a route that I'm going to be watching pretty hard here. Isaac out here with the beautiful play. Clowney trying to cover him, and are you kidding me? Isaac dropped that one. Honestly, that play hurts. I mean, you do everything you need to do there. You stop him, got him right where you want him. You get a good play, and then that happens. Oh, tight end looking good here. Oh my God, please catch that. Just how we drew it up. Honestly, for AJ Brown's first catch, I'm not mad at it. I don't honestly understand how that happened or why that happened, but I'm here for it. We got JJ Watt in our face, so we couldn't complete that one. I really want to try running a read option, but I'm afraid of killing Telfer and ending his career. Well, halfback toss looking for a block. We got one, maybe. We just needed our blocker to move a little bit further, and that was probably a touchdown. So third down, we meet again. I'm gonna put Boyd going across the middle. We got Azuma running out to the edge. AJ Brown's coming a little bit late here. A little pass, and Tyler Boyd's got it at the 2. Here in the Wildcat. First time we've run it all season. I have no idea if it's going to be bad, good, or honestly worse than that. Mixon in a QB. He's going to keep that one. He's spreading out, and Joe Mixon barely gets it to the end zone. We'll take that one, Joe Mixon. Don't ever dance like that again. Now, Houston got the ball back on offense, and they really couldn't do much of anything. So we've got it here at the end of the first quarter. We're going to try to score again. Telfer's starting to find his groove a little bit here. We've had some troubles, but Joe Mixon having a decent running game, at least getting into the end zone, has made it pretty awesome. Look at John Ross. Yo, he's so fast. Oh my God. Why have we not been using John Ross more? 53 yards to the house by John Ross. I got to use him more like that. And we got the ball back, and on offense, we ended up getting a field goal, but Houston right now needs to score. They are down 10 points. They're trying to get some points on the board for themselves, and Kareem Hunt right now is making us look foolish. Remember, we could have went after Kareem Hunt, but we opted not to because he was too expensive. We already had Joe Mixon. Like, I didn't feel like that would have been a really good spend of our money, and oh my God, he's trying to make us pay right here. Another big gain for him. Another first down for Houston. We're going to try to get a blitz here. Jason Smith ready to go. He's going through the middle. We're going to stop Kareem Hunt after about 2 there. Kareem Hunt has been running all over so far this drive, and I don't blame him. Like, if that guy's working like that, you got to keep giving the rock to him here. And oh my God, we took his legs out. But even with that hard hit, they're still right here putting in work. Kareem Hunt not in at the moment. I'm assuming he's a little winded or hurt from that tackle. Go with the halfback screen or wide receiver screen here, and DeAndre Hopkins still gets the first down. And this is why I was talking about before the game, why Houston is the scariest team we're going to face all season. A quarterback, a running back, a receiver, defense. They got it all, honestly. Oh my God. The RPO. Oh, no, not like that. They're in the red zone. First and 10. Watson ready to go. Kareem Hunt's got a couple of breathers there, and now he's back and ready to go too. Watson, though, is going to get drilled up the middle. Big sack by Preston Brown. I'm trying to keep a little bit of pressure on Watson. Their offensive line has got a couple of holes, so we want to try to exploit that as much as possible. Watching Will Fuller on the right. Oh, they're going for a run here. We're going to try to seal the edge. We don't really seal the edge, and Kareem Hunt runs through us. So with that, we've got to do something big here. We've got man coverage pretty much across the board. Seeing a little bit of a blitz here. Oh my God, please. I think we stopped them after only 1. It should be a field goal unless they risk it right here. Houston, at least on the surface, appears to be going ahead and kicking a field goal. That's actually good news for me, so I'm crossing my fingers that we can block this maybe. Not even close to that. They're going to drill it down the middle, however, and it's back to being a single score game. John Ross in the game, and that means I'm going to just put him in to see what he does. I mean, the dude is dumb fast. We can get him to do something big. I'm here for it. He's out here. Oh God, that was dumb. Oh my God. Why would I throw that? Why would I throw that? I'm still asking myself that question. That is a great example of you get one big play with one talented receiver and then you force it down their throat. And oh my God, how did he throw that when he was leaning backwards like Michael Jackson? Watson again. Dude, he has been insane. He takes off so quick. Nice comeback route, but we dislodged it from Hopkins. This is a big play now. We're going to have third down here. Trying to get something major. I might actually fake blitz Jefferson and keep him back. You go for the underneath route. We're going to come in for the big tackle. We're going to call a timeout here and force them to punt it. So the last drive, honestly, 100% my fault. I should not have thrown the ball like I did, and we got to live with that at the end of the day. Putting Isaac over here on the other side. I'm letting Ross run underneath. And if Ross is that fast, we're going to let this young man run as much as he can. Oh my God, John Ross down at the 39. I think we found where we're going to use John Ross. It's mostly on these little drag routes because he's basically unstoppable on those. That Boyd rolling out to the left. John Ross again underneath. Not really going to make a juke move work too well there. We're trying to make something work here. 34 seconds left, 2nd and 8. And a lot of time. We're going to keep it moving. Telfer's going to slide down through here and just go ahead and take that second timeout. Put Boyd over here to the right. We got Ross running deep on a streak along with Isaac. I'm going to let this guy get out of bounds. Please. There we go. Beautiful. Nice work, Joe Mixon. We go second down. John Ross. Again, I'm going to let you run an underneath route. Those have been absolutely deadly. So at this point, why not? Oh, probably good he dislodged that because we only have one timeout left. So this makes it 3rd down and 1. I actually didn't realize that we were on 3rd down like that. Let a Boyd run a slant. Got Brown going underneath. Azuma going up top. Oh, I like this. I like this. Right here, Isaac. Get out of bounds. Did he? He stopped the clock. All right, now we're in a good spot. I like what we got at the moment. Boyd over there. Erickson's in the game now. Azuma's my guy going deep. I don't love that. We'll play to see what we got. Oh my God, wide open across the middle. Turn up, young fella. He's down. We got to kick the field goal. I wanted a touchdown, but still, this is a chip shot in. Lining up for the field goal again. Should be all day from here. No pressure down the middle. And we're going to go into halftime now with a 10-point lead. I'm not mad at that. Outside of a really bad interception that was 100% my fault, that was a really good first quarter or first half. I like it. Joe Mixon, we got to get a little bit more involved. When he was running it, he was pretty effective. Got our guy out here streaking, and that almost was a pick to start out the second half. And speaking of Joe Mixon, let's go ahead and let the young fella run the football a little bit here. And didn't work out too well. So here we are, 3rd down, 9 yards to go. Slipped it through the middle, and Tyler Boyd got it. You know what? Earlier we had Joe Mixon in the Wildcat. What if John Ross III happens to be in the Wildcat here? Let's make it an experiment. See what happens. You know what? We have something there if we can get him in the open field. 2nd down, 8, Telfer under center. Little blitz coming. Oh my God. Got a man wide open in a Azuma. We're going to find it. We're going to run through that corner. And I think there's a face mask on top of all that. Insult to injury. Go ahead and tell him, Mr. Referee. Face mask. We'll take that 1st down. So that big play is going to put us right where we want to be. We've got a beautiful opportunity here to go ahead and get into the end zone. I'm putting a zoom on the street. We got Ross out here in the corner. With a little bit of pressure. We got Ross right where we want him. Did he get both feet down? He did. We are turning John Ross from a freak show sideshow to a star player on our team. And they're going to review it. Of course they are. And I'm mildly nervous about it. I think he got his feet down though. Again, they're not really showing us the angle, so I don't know how the referees are going to basically judge this, but oh, the cameraman just happened to obscure the view. I feel like this one's got to stand, right? It's got to stand. And because we're on defense and the score hasn't changed, you can tell that obviously it still counted. So we're happy about that. John Ross gets his 2nd touchdown of the day. One was a huge one that he ran around everybody, and the second one was a toe tap in the end zone. I got to be honest though, if we can get John Ross to be a pretty good receiver from like an attribute standpoint, it's a wrap for the rest of the NFL. So 3rd down and 12. Watson again, ready to go here a little bit. We're going to try to get a corner blitz in. I'm gonna let Smith go over. He go out to the edge. We shut him down. Go ahead and punt it again. We've had a really good passing game again, minus that one really dumb interception. The running game, it's left a lot to be desired, honestly. 8 for 17 is not good. I think in theory we can get it to work a little bit, but some drastic improvements to the offensive line, coupled with the fact that we are facing the best defense we'll face all season, things are tough. So with that now, we've got a beautiful 3rd down and 4 yards. We're going to put Boyd across the middle again. We got Mixon running a low shallow route. See what we got here. I like this. The running back, not really going to gain anything, and we're forced to punt it too. So at the moment, we have a really good lead. The 3rd quarter is winding down, and Houston is desperately trying to get some points on the board, but our defense is shutting them down. This is a big 3rd down and 2. I think the one thing we have done really well, though, is just put pressure on Deshaun Watson. We've blitzed a lot this game, and we've kept him uncomfortable. Oh, they're going for this, and we get a double sack there. I'll take that. Malik Jefferson getting a half a sack. What a play. Wait, Houston is... Bro, there's 8 minutes left. Why are you going for it? Houston's going for it. 4th and 8. Again, we're going to get some blitzes here. They've got one-on-one coverage. They messed up. We're about to score again. So the Texans don't really go anywhere. We're picking up here after a really bad run. 2nd and 14. Hoping we get something to move here. Antoine Isaac out here running, looking for a block. He's going to turn up the field. He's going to try to make his way through, but they drop him inside the 5 at the 3. Big opportunity here. Running a double slant. We got Isaac and Boyd there with Carter going out to the left. Well, we got him. Big fella. Antoine Isaac. Welcome to the end zone, young fella. Okay. I'll give him a 6.5 out of 10. Houston is definitely struggling to get on the right side of the 50, but they're finally there. We are up 24 points. They have a lot of work to be done at this point. Kareem Hunt across the middle completely burns us, and we drop him after about 12. Again, Houston finally finding a little bit of mojo, but is it a little too late at this point? We're trying to go through, and another sack. Gino has 3.5 sacks today. Atkins is looking like Myles Garrett a couple episodes ago. Like, kid's on fire. 2nd and 15 now for Houston, and Deshaun Watson pleading for his offensive line to help him out a little bit. Oh God, Charles Clay's back at it. He's going to get him about 3 or 4 yards away from a first. So with that 12-yard pickup, 3rd down and 3. We're going to blitz again here, trying to make him uncomfortable. Hopefully we can get to him before he gets to his receivers. Oh my God, he had really great protection there, but he destroyed Charles Clay. Let's see what they do. They're going to opt to go for it. I can respect it, but we're going to go for one heck of a blitz. So bring in at least 2 linebackers in. Oh my God. DeAndre Hopkins with the one-handed grab of the century. Gotta love it, man. That was... Actually, let's switch our defense. We were in a really bad spot. What a play. I can't even be mad at that. Hopkins with a one-handed grab, answers back with a 5-yard grab right inside the 10. So here we are, 2nd and 5. Hopkins is the guy I'm worried about right now. Got to watch out for a Watson scramble too. There's that scramble, and he throws it away. I don't blame him. We're going to put a little bit of pressure here with Gino on 3rd and 5. Watson hands the ball off. They go to Kareem Hunt, who goes nowhere, and they're back at the drawing board. So they're actually going to go for a field goal. That will put them down 21, but with 3-ish minutes left, they have no chance in my opinion. Gonna hike that one. No chance of blocking. Actually, we got closer than I thought on blocking that one, but still, it's good. It's cut the lead, but it's still out of hand. This game's going to be a wrap. The Texans, while they were competitive early, we pulled away pretty quickly. John Ross was really the guy that shocked me today. The receptions, the rushing, he did it all. Recapping the stats today, Damian Telfer went 19 of 27, 2 yards shy of 300 on the day with 3 touchdowns and 1 really bad interception. Deshaun Watson, 18 of 34 for 176. He didn't have his favorite game of all time. On the ground, both teams didn't really do exceptionally well. You see Joe Mixon go 18 of 51 for 1 touchdown. Kareem Hunt, 13 of 57, no touchdowns. John Ross, 2 for 3. Damian Telfer, 2 for 39. And Jalen Richard, 1 for 2. In the air, we had some interesting things, though. Charles Clay, 5 for 62. Uzoma, 4 for 66. John Ross, though, this is the X factor. We have a true X factor in John Ross III. 4 catches, 87 yards, 2 touchdowns, 51 yards after the catch. He has proven to be one of those guys that if we get him in the open field, if we call the right plays, he's going to be a problem for somebody. And also don't sleep on Antoine Isaac, 3 for 59 and 1 touchdown, a solid day at the office for the young rookie. On defense, the newly signed Sean Williams finally came up to play pretty big, 8 tackles for him. Geno Atkins, though, player of the game on defense by far. 7 tackles, 3.5 sacks. He was everywhere today. I think the only guy that really got a sack outside of him, you got Preston Brown with 1. Actually, we had a lot of guys. Jordan Williams had 1. Carlos Dunlap had 1. And Malik Jefferson got half a sack as well. And then interceptions, they obviously had none. But still, the defense played so well today. After the game, again, one of our big focuses was JJ Watt. So let's recap how we basically did against him. Our OC says, nice win, coach. Watt did his best to shut us down, but it wasn't enough. And I got to agree. I think we did a pretty good job shutting down JJ Watt. We get 100 experience points for our entire offensive line, which is great news. But look, we walked out of here. We are 7-1. I would not have expected this. We have some tough games coming up, but I think that might have been the toughest. The question is, are we going to be banged up from this game and kind of struggle a little bit more? Or are we good to go and ready to make a playoff push and maybe even more?